Previously on Tales of Arise, the party washed up in Fislim, a hidden village in Ganaparos. Alphen fell into a slump due to remembering a dire mistake he committed 300 years ago, but the party convinced him to continue fighting for Shionne and for Dahnan liberation.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go! Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though, there are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almadria. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renan trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shionne, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
Dohalim can still heal, can't he? And next to DLC, he actually does have an AoE heal. Oh, fuck. Tomatoes and a bunch of monkeys. Fuck me. Orange shells, they really should put orange shells in the middle of the dungeon rather than at the beginning, in my opinion. Because that's when you're most likely to be tapped out on TP. I mean, CP. Gold gel. Peppers. Lemon gel. Healing pebble. Pineapple gel. Healing pebble. Gold?
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try, but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
Or my armor.
Almandine mass and healing pebbles. Silver chunk.
Wasn't even a problem.
Healing pebble and almandine mass, okay. Mighty guard.
Oh, this looks nice and tough.
In the water's edge, I see but for a moment, one Ganeth Harros.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
Mushrooms. Earth Cape.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen. How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
That's no reason to give up now.
Yeah, just gotta buckle down.
That's the spirit.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Yeah, we got a boss soon. There are threats lurking just about everywhere inside this rocky labyrinth. If you don't want to end up like so many other unlucky souls who died here, keep your eyes and ears open for any signs of danger. Like that healing point.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way.
Save your breath! All that thing sees is a talking meal!
Then let's show it how wrong it is! Is it trying to stop us? Try harder! My turn!
Illuminate the magic is them!
Alright, just as a chest gem, it can also inflict a variety of status effects. Which makes it kind of suck that Shionne's not with us. I wonder if Shionne's anti-flying gimmick would work against it.
Double demon fang!
You must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can.
To help. Glad you're on our...
Okay, giant laser.
Try harder! My turn!
Didn't teleport me close enough to the weak point.
Don't face it! Head on!
I better take off my wind darts for this one.
Alright! Now where
Eternal
was
devastation! Negative gate!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy glimmer! Holy light!
Eternal devastation!
Whoa, core broken already?
Eat dirt!
Vanquish darkness!
you!
Here goes!
Eternal devastation! No further!
Deny!
Crush!
Desperate
Eternal
spin!
devastation! They smite the blackened blade! Rising wyvern!
Let's keep up the pressure!
You're mine!
Green falling storm!
Rending you a bloody howling!
Vanquish darkness!
Double demon fang!
Divine strength! Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy glimmer! Holy light!
Too bad when it lands it also attacks.
That's for my shield!
And that could apparently be stopped by Kisara?
I'll leave it to you!
Divine strength!
Having only one healer is really rough. Gotta manually command him to heal me.
Arctic magic is in!
Double demon fang!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
The one blah blah blah
Aw, too shy!
Eternal devastation!
Here,
Let's
let
get you
me
off
help!
the way! Thunderblade!
Double demon fang!
Magic is there! Holy land!
Double demon fang!
Here goes! Lightning condemned! Thunderblade! Blah 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 magic! Holy land!
Crush! Eternal devastation!
Raging cascade!
Double demon fang!
I wonder if it would have been better with Howling Azure Storm. Since it has a higher hitbox, maybe it'll have a better chance of hitting the weak point.
Switch to offense! Sleep now! Get on in there with the others!
I have no
Blah
limits!
blah blah!
It's kind of pointless for Alphen to go into over limit since he cannot use his Mystic Art. All he can do is spam arts. His Mystic Art relies on him having the Blazing Sword.
This one is almost in the bag!
Well, he could invent a non-Blazing Sword Mystic Art.
You to do what you do best!
Eternal devastation!
Illuminate the dark!
Rising wyvern!
Holy, it's getting stronger!
Resonate with the earth! Switching up its move shine! Watch out!
So now you're getting serious?
New strategy?
Now!
I like the sound of that.
Okay, here I go!
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to do anything too special in over limit. Just spams its attacks here and there that we've already seen.
It's go time!
Okay, back to fighting it properly.
Changing all the plans. Sleep now.
I mean, your deck's still clean.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You got it. What's a make?
Far beyond the darkest sky.
Leave the
I
charges
call
to me.
upon thee. Shooting star! Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glimmer, holy land!
Reflect on thy skin. They smite with blackened blade. No further.
Crush!
Now!
Doubling! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Wasn't too bad. Even without Shionne.
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistle made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Shionne needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogl's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings, let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Shionne's waiting for us.
Silver chunk and antidote rock. Tomato.
Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch!
Salmon. Okay. Red rosemary.
Words fail.
Gel.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill.
What the? It's a block that looks like we can go on, but it doesn't do anything.
Gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here!
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Rinwell. Positive thinking is everything.
I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you.
How do you even climb through all that? Look at all the foliage.
We finally reached the top.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Think we should jump down there again?
Already? You kids need to train more.
She's right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
Someone's got a lot of pep in his step.
Heavy treat. Drums of the Master.
You've collected an awful lot of those objects. You sure it's not just junk?
Hush. Be quiet for a moment. The pieces speak to me.
What?
These relics that have scattered about. I can hear them whispering, longing to reunite with their lost friends and become one again.
Really? Do you hear any voices coming from them, Rinwell?
What? No! Don't get me wrong. I'm really interested in these things too, but I'm not crazy.
But don't you sometimes mutter stuff like, "Come to me, astral energy," when you cast your arts?
You're right. Oh my gosh. Are Dohalim and I actually alike?
Its charm really shines through now that it's been reassembled. Its streamlined shape, its geometric patterns. This is no mere amateur's work.
He's in his own little world at this point.
You get just like him when it comes to weapons, you know.
You're right. Oh my gosh. Am I just like Dohalim?
Huh? Why are you guys so quiet all of a sudden?
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
What does it do? Combat point boost? Okay. Hopefully that stacks with the other one I had. Land of Not Ganef Haros.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shionne's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely?
That is what I said, yes.
Pelegion's still our best lead, so that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Haros means Fortress of Not, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shionne is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shionne.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry, it's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shionne's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shionne's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Fast travel added. Good. Striking view out there, isn't it? That foreboding fortress looming all over that bountiful water. Leaves a hell of an impression. Don't let appearances fool you. Depth still lurks beneath all this fertile land.
I don't want Shionne to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there. I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shionne and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shionne. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us.
Not gonna let him NTR. Okay. Yeah, I use the DLC to extend food effect time because it's just really short. This is the best defense food I have right now. Gotta raise more cows.
That turned out good, if I do say so myself. Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did, just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was astral arts that let the Renans dominate Dahna, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dahna then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah.
Closer to Rinwell.
Hoodle, let me know if you sense anything.
Barbed crystal? More barbed crystal? Healing pebble? Flatfish.
I should be of some use to us now.
You weren't exactly dead weight before.
Except in regard to doing basic chores.
Lemon. Flatfish. Strawberry. Lemon gel. Sea bream.
To go.
Pepper. Thermal rock. Lettuce. Mackerel. Thermal rock. Stickler. Gold. Mackerel.
Armor.
Thermal rock and barbed crystal and silver chunks. Oh, another map. Okay. Depths. I don't see anything here. This looks like a boss arena. Maybe there will be a gigant here later? Fast travel point added. I think this can be...
Looks like this is a dead end.
Yeah, nothing to see here. Might as well turn back.
It looks out of place compared to the rest of the mountain wall. That's weird. You think it can be broken through someday?
Takes a singular will.
Rice. Arowana.
On me?
Lemon.
Well, I'll do my best.
Swirly glasses.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Red sage. Peach gel. Rice. A fishing spot.
You saw it too, right?
So how many fishes do I need from here? A lot. So, Bert, take a look at all my baits.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one.
There is nothing that can stop us.
Indeed. As one, we are unrivaled.
And that is our greatest strength.
Rice. Thermal rock. And strawberries. Pepper. Sea bream. Silver chunk. 10,000 gold. Around here, coming up short on anything can spell death. You'd be advised to make sure you're well stocked before you head off. Be careful out there. You're walking into a hornet's nest and the hornets are already mad.
Gosh, the castle's even larger once you get close to it.
What's that shining thing up top? A spirit vessel? It feels creepy, like it's watching over everything.
You think he knows we're here?
We'd best assume as much, yes.
What we have to do is simple. Just beat Volron and rescue Shionne. That's it.
Try not to work yourself up too much. We have a lot of city and castle yet to traverse.
We're almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
I'm excited just thinking about us barging through the front gate.
It looks very heavily guarded. And there's purple ones. Didn't they used to be red?
Halt! Are you Alfin and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only one scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganeth Haros. So I'll ask again, are you Alfin and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shionne, we could try to...
That's it! That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space? Seems unlikely.
Huh?
Hey! You guys! What's going on? What was that about? They were Dahnans, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Del Farra's castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine. They looked like Dahnan slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet...
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, they might be in the mood to give us some answers.
Man, this place gives me the creeps.
La, your legs are shaking.
What? Liar?
Just kidding.
You...
Chicken.
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Dahnans and Renans go? Shionne.
Salmon.
There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle, but...
Beef.
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
And yet this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Astral energy? But then... that means...
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die! Damn it! Full run is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Shionne. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them? Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Volron? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood. But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Damn it.
How awful. All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
And I bet I can guess who from. Volron.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
That hollowing method is supposedly different from the fruit of Helgen. Yet also quite similar. The heck? Yeah, it's not like they can just eat the fruit while on the ship.
Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Still, if it's not fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Volron goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps. But frankly, I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Volron out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Volron, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
My apologies. My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts. Whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods, the outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place.
Yeah, we never saw anything like the Dark Wings, or the Silver Swords, or the Crimson Crows yet. They must Volron must have already gotten to them. Still, his hollowing method is different from Almeidria's. Seems like he and Almeidria were getting along before he killed her, so maybe they were researching a different method together? A method that doesn't require the same length of time as the Fruit of Helgen, most likely. And he killed her once he learned all her secrets, maybe? There's no one guarding her.
Shionne!
Wait! Something's not right.
Everyone. They're gone. And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me.
Shionne,
It's so dark. Everyone.
we came to save you. It's okay now.
I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No.
Shionne?
Lies.
Thorns?
Thorns! This situation just got prickly.
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. And it's possible Volron's manipulating her. But we cannot tell from this far away. We'll need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorns. So we fight fire with fire! Unless you have a better idea.
Now!
Alone. I'm all alone.
Shionne!
I can't die. But I also can't live.
Shionne!
Just keep spawning!
We're coming for you! Won't let you down this time. Ah! This pain I feel. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Shionne! I'm not done. Raining slash!
What the?
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Shionne! Come back to us! I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong. Alphen! She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this, it's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Shionne. But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohaling. And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Shionne.
How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
He didn't take the core?
Let's go. Volron is waiting.
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me...
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
Some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
Shionne has joined the party. Shaded asked her, why did Volron just give her a new weapon? For free. And Twilight One Piece. Blazing Pillar art.
Shionne.
Thanks. I'll be okay.
That gave us a lot of
go.
score for some
To
reason.
take Volron out.
Right.
Those things that came out of Shionne are her thorns, right? She said they're made of dark astral energy.
She did. But those thorns are no astral art, and she cannot control them. Such immense astral energy, too. Just what are her thorns, really, I wonder? I suppose she might have an answer, but isn't yet ready to talk.
Shionne.
So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shionne, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shionne's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacked the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Dahnan rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shionne? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Shionne.
You're okay now. You're safe, Shionne. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you.
There's certainly an abundance of water in this realm, isn't there?
Yeah, we won't have to worry about going hungry around here.
Is she saying she can get full off of just water?
Seriously, I'll fix you food while we're here. You don't have to worry.
Huh? Why are you two so concerned all of a sudden?
Oh, she does have a new one.
Shionne, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Dahnan master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. It was a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls?
Closer, Shionne.
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Morning. Ready to head out?
Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Tales of Arise. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.